AI bots have beaten humans in chess, gambling, stock market trading, and even Fortnite.
Headshot.
So why not the Forex markets? I'm going to do research on Trustpilot and Google as a complete noob and find the best rated bots and give it $20,000 to trade with. So let's see what happens. That is if my bank loan gets approved.
Budget approved!
But on top of that, I think it would be really interesting to put up our AI robots against some actual humans, and I'm gonna go and find the top social media gurus and see if this AI bot can beat them. First up, we need to go and do some research and go and find these top-rated AI bots. If you've spent enough time on YouTube searching up various different artificial intelligence tools, or on X, you've likely heard of ChatGPT, which is like an AI assistant which you can command to do or say anything. Write me an 800-word essay on how I can become Spider-Man. This is ridiculous. You now have a non-plagiarized article in the matter of seconds on how you can become Spider-Man. It gets even crazier. Write me a Python script for a basic numbers game. I'm gonna go and copy that and paste that into my Python script. Here I have to think of a random number between 1 and 100, 10, 65, and 89. And it's going to keep going until I guess the number correctly. All of this got me thinking, how can we use this ChatGPT artificial intelligence to program a trading bot? My first attempt was to get ChatGPT to write the code for me using their preferred language of choice. ChatGPT continued to use the Python language, which is predominantly Linux-based, and started writing out the entire code for this AI bot. Upon running it, I just continued to get error code after error code, so it never actually seemed to work. Therefore, upon coming across this obstacle, I decided I'm gonna go and search up for already existing Forex trading bots to go and try. And the only way to go and find genuine and reputable ones is to use the power of Trustpilot and reviews from the public. Coming over to Google and searching up the top-rated Trustpilot bots, there was quite a couple that I came across. The Easy Trading Bots review, the Satoshi bot, #1. I've been reading through Quora and Reddit to try and get an idea of what are some of the best trending bots around. The Satoshi bot, which came up #1 on Google's recommended page for the search term top Trustpilot rated bots, the reviews don't look that good. I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying they lost thousands of dollars in just weeks. Satoshi bot is run by some sort of gang. Written reviews are a scam. 1 or 2 good reviews, but then just more people claiming that they lost money and were scammed. So therefore, I'm not going to try out this one. I'm going to continue searching. Another bot or EA that I saw within a forum, smarteaincubator.com, which is a Forex trading bot that offers the Supreme EA Incubator. But what really piqued my interest was having a look at some of the results from this EA. They claim to have close to 20 different accounts that have verified results. Clicked on one of these, and needless to say, the results seem really impressive, almost too good to be true. This $100,000 account from the period of October 02, 2023 to April 5th, which is about 6 months, made 47% on the account and took it from $100,000 to $147,444.30, with a max daily drawdown of just 2.27%. If this were the case, I would just put my retirement fund into this. But that's why I'm here, to find out how true this is and what sort of gains I'm going to return on my $20,000 so that you guys can get a really realistic expectation from a trading bot. For the purpose of this experiment, this is the bot that I'm going to choose purely because these results are really impressive, so it will be very interesting to see if this is true or not. And therefore, I will be choosing this bot to trade my $20,000 for me so that by the end of 48 hours, so that you guys can get a good idea on what this bot generates or loses on a daily basis. I went ahead and chose the option for MT4 and MT5, checked out with it, purchased it, and the support sent me the files alongside with the tutorial on how to set the EA up. The support recommended that I run the EA on a virtual private server, which is essentially a computer on the internet that runs 24/7. So therefore, if my PC has interruption or disconnects from the internet or shuts down, my trading bot will never be interrupted, allowing that trading bot to continuously manage the trades. I signed up and got the basic version, as that's all you need to run your trading bot. Once you've signed up, you will receive a notification saying that your VPS is busy being set up. You will then receive another email in a few minutes' time with your login details, ready to hop onto your VPS. While I'm busy waiting, let's go make some coffee. The VPS is now ready. You will receive an email with a main IP port, username, and a password, which you need to go and enter on remote desktop connection. Go and copy and paste that IP address, click on connect, enter the username and password, and click on OK, and it should boot you up into your Windows PC, which should then open up in a tab that looks like this, where I can now run Windows within Windows, except control this computer from the other side of the world. Click on full screen. The next part that I was taught in this tutorial is to go and install our trade execution platform called MetaTrader 4. Windows PC, this will then download to your PC. Open up that execution file, click on next, and this will now install to your VPS. From there, we can now go and set up our trading bot. Once MetaTrader opens, you need to sign in with your live account with your broker that holds your capital. I'm going to be using octafx.com. I am by no means an affiliate for this website. I don't make any money talking about this website. I'm not sponsored to talk about them. I'm just going to be using them because I've used them before and their trading conditions are really good and they allow you to trade with bots on your live accounts. On the right hand side, click on open a real account and it will take you to a page where you can go and enter your account type, select MetaTrader 4, leverage 1 to 500 and click on create account, where they then will send you an email with a password and an account number that looks like this. Our $20,000 is now ready to trade. Come back to your VPS and search for Okta. Click on scan and it's going to look for the Okta servers for you to log in with your account. Click on existing trade account and enter your account number and your password. All of the different pairs that you can trade will be on the left hand side. The support will recommend you their pairs and the time frames that you run the bot on, which they recommended to me: GBP USD on the 1 hour time frame, Euro USD on the 1 hour time frame, which you can select your time frame on the little menu bar that's resting over here. So by now you should have GBP USD, Euro USD on the 1 hour and GBP New Zealand dollar on the 15-minute chart. I'm going to be running this bot on all three of these pairs simultaneously as per the support and tutorials instructions. We have our starting equity balance of $20,000. So let's go and see if we make a return or if we make a loss.
Some dog shat in my shell.
I came across a bit of a problem yesterday when the support sent me the EA files and the bot files to run on MetaTrader 4. MetaTrader 4 recently released an update that doesn't support old EA, so I had to send the EA files back to the developer to re-update for the new version of MetaTrader, which I've now loaded these files onto the virtual private server. So let's go and set this EA up and see if we get any trades today. The first step is to add this bot to our three charts. Click on File on the left-hand side, click on Open Data folder, click on MQL4, and click on Indicators. Add these two files called the Alphandy Incubator No License Brackets EX4 and the target bands, and copy that into the Indicators folder. Come back and click on Experts and add the Alpha Incubator EA Experts file. Experts, or EA, is just another fancy word for a bot. Once this is complete, come over to the left-hand side of MetaTrader 4, where it says Indicators, right-click on that and click on Refresh. And you will see your two indicators, which is needed for the bot, is now added to MetaTrader. Right-click on Expert Advisors, which again, another fancy word for a bot, and you will see our bot is now installed. The first thing is we need to drag and drop this indicator onto each and every one of these charts. So we can load this up onto GBP USD. Click on Common tab, make sure you've got Allow DLL Imports selected. Under Inputs, make the half length 100 and the bands deviation 3. Click on OK. And that's now added. And repeat for the next charts. Add the Alpha Incubator EA to the first chart. Make sure under Common you have Allow DLL Import selected and Allow Live Trading selected. Under Inputs, again, click on Half Length 100, Deviation 3, and in terms of risk management for this bot, I was told I need to run one lot per $100,000 account size. Therefore, I'm going to follow their instructions and make the fixed lot size 0.2. Once that's added, you will see a very small, sad emoji icon in the top right corner of your chart. That means the EA is on your charts, but it is not yet running. In order to fix that, click on Tools on the top left, click on Options, click on Expert Advisors, and make sure you've got Allow Automated Trading selected, and click on OK. And that sad face should now turn into a smiley face. While this is busy running, I went and did some research on Google and Reddit and Quora on some of the best Forex trading signal groups. I'm going to choose one that I think is really good and that would be really competitive to this EA in terms of the EA's results that this produces. I found this trading signals group that seems really organized called Rogue Snipers. The signal group costs $150 a month, so I joined for the first month. Last week, he took 4 trades, 3 losses and 1 win at a net profit of 5 risk to reward. So that means if I risked 1%, I would have made 5% return that week. At 0.5% risk, you would have made 2.5% profit. The previous week, he didn't make any profit at all. The week before that, he took a 1% loss that entire week. And the week before that, he took a 7% win. So I'm going to average this out to 2% per week return if you had to take each and every single one of his signals and average it out over the long-term period that he's been posting signals for. If I take 2.5% and divide that by 5 trading days in a week, excluding weekends, that works out to 0.5% return a day. The max drawdown the signal provider has had the entire year was 3% at 0.5% risk per trade. If I compare that to the max daily drawdown of our EA bot at only 2.27%, right now it seems pretty similar. But let's see and give it a few hours and see how this EA performs. A few minutes later, the bot has now entered 2 more positions on GBP USD and Euro USD. We're currently in a drawdown of $40, all 3 on sells, which I, being a full-time manual trader, actually would prefer, as my bias on Euro USD and GBP USD is also bearish. So here's the short position the EA's taken, and here's the short position on GBP USD. So far from what I've picked up from this EA, it's a martingale and Bollinger Band strategy. So let's see by the end of the day if these results are anything like they claim to be on their website.
Day 3 of running the EA on a $20,000 account to see how much it makes or loses within, well, we'll give it till Monday. The reason why I really want to see it run today is because it's NFP today. So that means at US session 2:30, there's going to be a massive move in the markets, like a huge spike. So I actually want to see how the EA is going to manage risk on this account. I was advised by the support to not run the EA during high impact news events. But let's see. I actually want to see what it does because I think it's very important to test these sort of EAs at the extreme. Day 3, we've made $120, which is 0.6, just over 0.6% so far in one day, which is actually really impressive. Could have just been a really good day with really good conditions. The important thing is when the EA goes into drawdown and in the red, I want to see how it manages risk, because it's all good and all if an EA is profitable, but if the EA is risking more to make less in the long-term longevity of the EA, it's not really going to be a good thing, as you could make maybe 10% on the account, but let's say the EA has one really bad week and you can lose 20 or 30%. Then all those months of hard work goes down the drain in 1 week. That's why it's super important to see how these bots learn how to manage risk.
11:37 on day 3, and this is what I wanted to see, is the EA go into a bit of a drawdown to see how it manages positions that are in the red. So right now we're in 2 short positions on Euro USD and another short position on GBP NZD. So I can definitely confirm that this bot is using martingale strategy with Bollinger Bands, which seems to be pretty solid so far. We're up $147. So I will conclude the video tonight and give my opinion, and then also compare this to Guru's signals. The big thing that I want to see is how it deals with NFP this afternoon at 2:30. So while these positions are open, I'll be back right after NFP. The bot has now racked up 3 short positions on Euro USD. So I'm assuming this bot is anticipating NFP to go short, in other words, down, to make a profit. So let's have a look in 10 minutes time when NFP hits to see if the bot is correct. NFP is in about 10 minutes, so I will make sure to record this as NFP is about to hit. Big move up, and the EA or the bot has just placed another short position, putting us in quite a bit of drawdown of close to $495, climbing up to $500. So yeah, NFP has gone long, another short position is placed. So as you can see, this is really the strategy of how this EA works. What it will do is it will use martingale strategy, where if the market goes against its positions, it will place larger and larger lot sizes. As you can see, it's gone from 0.2 to now 0.68 lot size, and it kind of trails its take profit with the move. So if price pulls back down to this take profit, it will close all of the positions in a total net profit. The NFP move is now finished, and the bot went into a total of $1,600 drawdown. As you can see, the chart just went continuously moving up and up and up. As just like I said, it will be very interesting to test this and see what it does when the market goes against the EA. Therefore, we ended off this experiment with a $1,550 loss. Yes, I did go against the support's instruction of not running the bot through high impact news, but the thing is, we can't control when and what high impact news is going to affect the markets. So therefore, what if a time comes where you're running thousands of dollars of capital on your account, red folder news or high impact news hits? You're not going to be able to control that. So therefore, I wanted to test this bot against the real extreme conditions of one of the most highest impacted news events in the world. If I had to take my $20,000 and decide to put this into this bot, or rather trade alongside the signals of this particular guru that I chose for this video, I would choose the guru purely because there is proper risk management applied. He's always risking less to make more, which ultimately protects the capital of your account in the long run. Unless he really takes nasty losing streaks over a long period of time, his results over the past 2 years have really been profitable. My number one recommendation is to learn the skill of trading yourself. It's a skill that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. And once you get it right, it essentially makes you a walking money printer. Comment down below what you guys think is best: signals, bots, or manual trading. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.